Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I know you see my background, it's pretty blank. I need to install some shelves and then just kind of have like a nicer background. I kind of want to find some like black and white striped background, but we'll see what I decide to do. But anyways, this video is kind of an impromptu video. I even changed my shirt today, put on some earrings. If you haven't seen by the title of this video, it is the Makeup Revolution Beetlejuice collection. As you can tell, don't know, I'm a huge Beetlejuice fan. So I have gotten the Melt Cosmetics Beetlejuice. I'll link that video down below. This one was a PR box. I got the entire PR box, which I actually ripped apart, and I'm going to make one of the, like the main piece of it. It's really cool. I'm going to make that into like a framed artwork, so because I liked it so much. So yeah, I have both palettes of those. I have the recently deceased palette from Hot Topic. I have some more. Most of them are my Hot Topic ones, so I have like this one, and I have reviewed these in the past, so I might link them if I remember to down below. So I have this one, and then the newest one I have not even reviewed is this one. I haven't even touched it. Look, it's untouched. I am a huge Beetlejuice fan. I mean, I'm a child of the 80s, so I absolutely love Beetlejuice. And I was kind of on the fence with this one. I was just like, you know what? I really don't need it. Blah, blah, blah. Everyone's done it. But then we were just going for groceries, getting some essentials, and it was at Walmart. Yes, I was surprised it was at Walmart because I've never seen Makeup Revolution at Walmart, so I heard it was, but I didn't think it would be my Walmart of all places. But the entire collection was there. I did not get everything because I don't need everything. I'm just trying to not have more clutter in my life. But I did get quite a few things, so we're going to go through what I hauled for the Beetlejuice collection. Apologies for my messy hair. I just rolled it up into a bun and went. So we're going to start off with the nails, because I'm not going to put these on, but these, I believe they're glue-on nails. I don't know for sure. It looks like it. Oh yeah, glue included. So these are actually definitely up my alley. These are the Makeup Revolution Beetlejuice nails. They come with 15, so not a lot, but I love the fact that it has the bright green, the stripes, the purple. They're really cool. So I will definitely use these because I do in a couple weeks I'm going to be putting on some acrylic nails for my birthday. Just healing them up right now. But this wouldn't be bad. I would wear this in spring. I don't care. I'd wear this in spring. I'd wear this in summer. I would wear this in winter. I don't care what season it is. Beetlejuice is year-round for me. So that one was cool. I can't remember the cost. Oh my gosh, I can't remember the cost. Oh, that one was $7.98. And then there is, let's go ahead and do this one. I'm not going to use this because obviously I already have foundation on, but the Beetlejuice makeup sponge, this was $4.98. But it has Beetlejuice embossed on the sponge. I imagine it's quite squishy. So we're gonna open this up just to see how squishy it is, because that makes a difference. I use a lot of makeup sponges. I have a pumpkin dish over here with makeup sponges. I've been using them lately. I don't know why. Just been using them lately. But $4.98 is not bad for a decent sponge. Oh, it's a sponge. Very, very squishy. It feels like a nice dense sponge. Has Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice stamped on it. Really cute. So yeah, I think this is going to be a really, really good sponge for me. So we're going to put that into my dish because I'm going to keep everything. I'm not going to return anything. I can't. Alright, so moving on, we do have, and I'll probably leave the good stuff for the last, but I am going to use these products as well. So we're going to dive into those too. I just want to show you my haul. And I should have probably opened these already. Save on time. Alright. I do have the Beetlejuice Makeup Revolution brush set. This one was $14.98. Well, a little pricey, but nonetheless, kids' makeup brushes. Love makeup brushes. I've gotten rid of a lot of my makeup brushes, like the ones that are old. I have tossed in the trash, so this is time. And I know my Melt Cosmetic ones, I've used quite a bit, so it's starting to rub off. My little Dancing Lydias are rubbing off, so I'm really sad about that. But I use them a lot. I am a collector, but also I like to make sure that I use it. Alright, so these are pretty lightweight plastic, kind of feel cheapy a little bit. I mean, it's Makeup Revolution, but the bristles are really... There are the brushes. You have a liner brush, you have an angled brush, you have a packing brush, you have a small smudger brush, and of course a crease brush. Alright, these are going... How much I love Beetlejuice. In my Sandworm Hot Topic cup. I have my little Lydia Deets over here. I have my box of Lydia cereal. It's empty, but oh, there goes Beetlejuice. Well, he fell. I'll pick him up later. Alright, moving on. We're going to get into the good stuff. We're going to get into lipsticks. There's lipsticks. Yes, I said it. Lipsticks. So there's Here Lies Beetlejuice and My Whole Life is a Dark Room. And, of course, you guys know my name. My name is Lydia. You know, I think why I really liked Beetlejuice as a kid growing up, mind you, like I said, I'm a child of the 80s, so I remember it very well, is because I used to always not like my name. So, when I saw, okay, this is how old I am. When I saw the movie Inner Space, if you haven't seen that one, it's got Meg Ryan, Dennis Quaid, and Martin Short in it. It's about like some guy accidentally gets injected into, he shrinks into this little ship, and he gets injected into the wrong person. It's like supposed to be some experiment, and he was injected into Martin Short's body, and he's basically like this little like germ-sized guy that talks to him in his ear, and it's funny. But Meg Ryan's character was Lydia, and then I heard Lydia from Beetlejuice, and I was like, wow, okay, my name is actually not that bad. It's actually pretty cool, because I'm in movies now. So, as a kid, you know, you're like, wait a minute, my name's not that bad. Alright, sorry, this is taking me forever, and I just ripped my box. Dang it! Oh well. They're gonna get tossed anyways. Ooh. Alright, so here is it. Packaging is very cheap. Very lightweight. These were $5.98. $5.98? No, $6.98. So they're $7 a piece, which is a little pricey for lipstick in Makeup Revolution. Oh, I actually really like that. There's no smell to it, so this is Here Lies Beetlejuice. So it's a nice kind of like warm, I would say, sienna color. And then this one, it's called Lydia. I had to have this one. It's a red. That's so pretty. I'm like, I don't want to use it. I'm going to use it. We're going to try probably the Beetlejuice one. But, of course, I will show you these ones. They're so pretty. Alright, so here are the colors. Beetlejuice is the nude kind of sienna color, and Lydia is a bright red. Super cool. I am loving this so much. These are cute. Because I still have my Melt Cosmetics one. I don't use them that often because they're not colors I use all the time, but I mean, they still smell, they kind of smell like Play-Doh, but this has been about 2 years. I'm not sure if I should even put that on. But I keep a lot of my Beetlejuice stuff. I never throw them. It's very collector piece for me. But yeah, I like the boxes for the lipsticks. Really cute. Alright, moving on. We're getting into the fun stuff. The really fun stuff. The stuff I love. This is... if I can get this open. Alright, this is the Recently Deceased. Isn't that cute? Highlight palette. That is so cute, and I will try this on as well. I think so. I'm like, I want to touch these, but I don't want to touch these. That's pretty much the point I am right now. Like, I want to mess with them, but I don't want to mess with them. I'm like, I can't get this open. I mean, I'm going to discard all the boxes because I hate trash. But oh, it's so cute. So there is the recently deceased highlight palette. Oh my god, those colors are gorgeous. Check it out. So there you have all the colors for, that is so pretty. So here are the colors for the highlight. You have a nice like gold, peachy color, and then a kind of frosted pink, and then kind of like a bronzy color. Oh my god, here's the kicker. It says, go ahead, make my millennium. I love him so much. Okay, so Michael Keaton also, when I was growing up, was a huge like deal to me. He was Batman, and he is the Batman. Always will be the Batman. So when all these Batmans we've gone through, I'm like, sorry, Michael Keaton. I know he was a goofy Bruce Wayne, but Jesus, he was a great Batman. I liked how he didn't, like, he was just like cool. I don't know. My favorite Batman movie was Batman Returns with Catwoman and the Penguin. Love that movie. Now, when the Batman movies was, what was it, Batman Forever and Batman and Robin, horrible, cheesy concepts, but I really, really like how cheesy it was. I remember me and my sister, before we moved from Albuquerque, we actually watched Batman and Robin in the theaters, and it was so dumb and cheesy. It was like, what, 1998? Yeah, 97. So yeah, it was a big deal for us. Oh, I'm already liking this. All right, so we have, this is a palette. This is the just Beetlejuice Makeup Revolution palette. It is the house. Look at that. Honestly, I wish I had their house. It's so cool, eerie, and very, very out of the norm, very goth. So goth to me is very out of the norm, avant-garde, interesting, unusual. This is a very unusual house, and I absolutely love it. And I love the way Delia redecorated it. I'm sorry, I love her sculptures. And I just love the concept of it afterwards. It was so cool, artistic, and you know, she was very, very fashion forward for her time. All right, so this is a palette that I actually think I'll enjoy. It's a nice little purple palette. It's got windows embossed in there, and we're gonna swatch it. I want to see the quality. That is my number one thing, because I know Makeup Revolution has pretty decent quality. What I found with the Hot Topic is they're very chalky, like super chalky, and the quality isn't quite there, but I still use them. I'm always going to use them. Alright, so I can already tell you this palette's kind of ugh. Uh-oh. Okay, so that purple's actually much better. So there are the swatches for the house. Like, better picture here. So as you can see, it's very, very light. Not a usable palette per se, but I think it's a very decent palette. It's swatched pretty chalky. They felt chalky and smooth. So it's not bad. I mean, it's not terrible, but I believe this one was, I want to say $9? I can't remember. $9 or so, but yeah, I mean, it's cute. I'm going to display it in my background. All right, moving on. I'm like, I really wanted to save this one for last because this one looks really promising. So this is the I Myself Am Strange and Unusual, which has been my motto for life. I've always been an awkward person, always been a strange person in my book, and I don't mind being that. I actually have embraced it. Of course, now and then I struggle with being strange, but oh my gosh, this is like my life. This is my life. Ah, and there's a shade called Lydia in here. There it is. Look at that. This is like amazing. I can take this traveling. This is so cute. We're going to swatch it. So, ooh. I didn't really say the names of those other ones, but I kind of like, that one was a little lackluster for me, But this one seems better quality. Okay, the black is a little, I'll show you. So I noticed the shimmers are a little bit harder pressed while the mattes are actually more creamy. So you might have to wet your brush to get these to be a little bit more intense. Oh, that one was actually very, ooh, that's a pretty shade. Oh my gosh, I'm loving this. Money well spent. Oh yes, and Lydia did not disappoint. There you go. There's the shades to the I Myself Am Strange and Unusual palette. I feel like this is very wearable. Oh my gosh, they're so pretty. Okay, so we're going to probably play with this one a little later, because last but not least, we have the large palette. Okay, like I really need more palettes. I collect these, whatever. This one is the, I guess it's 16 pan palette. These are 9 pan palettes, I believe. But there it is. I want to say this is all based off of the musical. But I didn't ever see it. Because I don't like for Tim Burton stuff to be very happy. I like it to be very dark. I base it off of the movie. So, oh, this is so cute. So it's Beetlejuice's little necktie. Open it up, and there you have all of the shades. They're small, but they're cute. And see, I was actually, and this goes with the most, I was actually on the fence with this palette because it does look similar to pretty much every Beetlejuice palette I own. The purples, the greens, the like kind of dark colors are very prominent. So, I get it. Those are the tones for Beetlejuice, but it's used a lot. Okay, so I'm really going to just swatch this off camera, and then I will show you what they look like. Alright, so there are the shades to the big palette. You can see it against my tattoos. Some of the shades are lackluster, and some of them are pretty good. Like you can see, some of them... The worst shade was Recently Deceased, which was the purple one. That purple is hard to make though, but the other purple, do you like it? That one's really good. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and jump into using some of these. So we're going to go ahead and try some. Alright, so I am going to use the I Myself Strange and Unusual palette on my eyes because I feel like it. And we're going to use the brushes as well. So where did I do the brushes? Oh, I put them back here. We're going to start off with, I believe, Deets. And you know what's funny? I mean, I already have eye makeup on, but that's okay. We're going to put it over. This was like an impromptu video. I haven't filmed in a while. Oh yeah, there was supposed to be some pencils with it too, but I did not see the pencils there. Well, that's an actually nice base. It matches my skin tone, so that's the Deets shade. Okay, we're going to go into the Beetle. This one I was like most excited about. I always make fun of Winona Ryder, not in a bad way, but like her roles back then were, like she did really good as Lydia, but like in Dracula, it was a little cringe. I mean, that's just me. Granted, she's very, you know, she's pretty talented, but it's just, I don't know why. It's just, whatever actor was popular back then was the actor to land a pretty straightforward role. We're going to do Dark Room. Of course it's black. But yeah, I mean, she was not as convincing in Bram Stoker's Dracula, especially Keanu Reeves. Granted, I love Keanu Reeves. I mean, have you seen his movies? Really good. He started really breaking out in The Matrix, I feel. But, if you don't already know this, he was in a movie called Much Ado About Nothing. If you don't know what that is actually a Shakespearean comedy. He was Don John, which was the brother, the casting on that was pretty bad. So the brother was Denzel Washington. Like, they're not really brothers. I assume adopted brothers. I'm going to go ahead and start with the black, because the black is actually hard to... I do prefer a black that's kind of more lighter to build. Start slow and then work your way through. But yeah, if you haven't seen that movie, if you don't understand Shakespeare dialogue, don't watch it. But hey, Michael Keaton's in it, speaking of. And it's, if you like Shakespeare and you understand the dialogue and you've read the play, I would highly recommend it, because as cringe as Keanu Reeves is, his role is pretty small. But I love the back and forth banter between, what's her name? Emma something. Oh, British actress, I can't remember her name. Is it Emma Stone? I can't remember her name. No, it's not Emma Stone. That's more of a... Anyways, the back and forth banter between the characters Beatrice and Benedict are hilarious because, well, I'm a huge fan of Kenneth Branagh. Huge fan. And he does a really good job in this movie. I'm going to choose Utterly Alone for the lid shade. And I love that this has a little mirror in it. Okay, so this does need some help. It's like getting some hard pan. Quality-wise, guys, I would say this is not the best quality because usually Makeup Revolution has good quality, but this is just a little rough. I already have a hard pan. You can see it on Utterly Alone. So you gotta probably use, probably not your oily finger like I'm doing. I'm going to dip into Beetle again. And the black is a little bit patchy and kind of hard to blend. But then again, I have like all day makeup on my face, so that could be the case. But I feel like if you spend some time blending it out, it works out. And then just kind of like really working at it, it's fine. It's fine. I'll make it work. Alright, we're going to take that smudger brush and I'm going to dip into my shade Lydia. And we're going to smudge this on the lower lash line. It's a nice like raspberry metallic, which I love the shade in the recently deceased book because it's just red. It's a red. So, and that's my favorite color, so that's why I like that. But I'm glad that this is a little bit deeper. I'm like, I can't remember if there was a Lydia shade in the Waiting Room palette or recently deceased palette. But yeah, this is nice. I mean, it does the job, right? And then we're gonna smudge this out with Strange, which is a metallic red. Now I notice the metallics in these are a little bit harder to blend or harder to apply because they're not the best. I'm gonna go ahead and just round this out. I'm sorry, you could probably hear a bunch of noise from my neighbors. I did not have a plan for this video at all. I was just like, I need to film this because I need to film it. Quality is a little questionable. I'm going to want to get in on the inner corner, which is just a bronze color. Alright, it's okay. So there was a felt tip liner and a what do you call it? Green mascara, and then of course white liners. I did not get the Adam and Barbara liners, cake liners, and then I didn't get the mascara that was green or the felt tip liner. I just felt like I didn't need them. And that's okay. I mean, this came out okay, I want to say. All right, we're going to go ahead and actually not finish that. We're going to actually start using, sorry, you could probably hear my kids playing around in the shower. We're going to use the recently deceased highlighter palette because I'm curious to see how this goes. Now, they didn't have any face brushes. Kind of sad about that, but that's okay. We're going to use just one of these, and we're going to go in the middle shade. Whoa. That is blinding. Okay, we're going to try this shade here. Whoa. Whoa and whoa and whoa. And we're going to get the bronze shade in the middle. I feel like that can go down the nose. No, it cannot. It's too dark. You can see it. It's pretty dark. We're going to actually use that one in the inner corner. Wow. This is really good. This is really, really good. So this highlighter palette, look at that. Beaming. Love it. All right. Lipstick. I'm not going to use the Lydia shade because I have to neutralize my face. We're going to use the Beetlejuice one. Oh, that's pretty. Okay, I can already feel the bullet kind of moving. That is a pretty shade. I really like this shade. It's a nice formula. To me, it feels like Wet n Wild quality. Like it's a good formula, but the component's cheap. So if you don't mind that, I mean, I'm a collector of Beetlejuice stuff, so I'm not minding it at all. Oh, I got shiny. And then, does that make my teeth yellow? The highlight is my favorite. And I'm curious. If you want to see me do a video on this palette, I can do one. I'm trying to get back into filming better. But, I mean, I don't care. And if you want to see this palette in action, I don't know if it's even available at Hot Topic, but if you want to see this one in action in the comments below, let me know. If you want to see this one as well as the Little House one, which to me, I feel like I'm not going to use at all. I feel like this one's kind of lackluster to me. I'm curious to see what the purple is. I'm going to dip into the purple. It's like Grimace purple. And we're just going to place it here. Alright. It's actually not that bad. But I am a little concerned with the other shades. I mean, I find myself using this palette. It's just, it looks pretty bland to me for the price point. So, alright, overall thoughts on the collection. Makeup Revolution is not known for, I mean, they're known for their decent quality. I use their foundation stick. That is my favorite foundation stick ever. I have used their concealers in the past and I really liked them. I've used their pressed powders. I've used their eyeshadows and they were good quality. I feel like this one is probably the best quality so far. Minus this Utterly Alone kind of created a hard pan, which I'm kind of disappointed in. It doesn't really show up swatched. So the only shade I feel like just is lackluster is the Utterly Alone. But I like this palette. It's so adorable because it's cute. I haven't used this yet, but I mean, upon trying the purple out, it seems like it's going to be good quality, but from swatching, it's just kind of lackluster. I feel like you have to really like spray your brush to really get that going. I feel like it's just not going to do anything. Oh yeah, and then, oops, I dropped a brush. Dark Room is kind of a black that you have to build, so if you don't mind building it, then I would recommend it, but definitely, this one is kind of, I need to use it more to really say. I love this palette. This is actually really, really, really good. Look at that. That is some good highlight. I wish, though, it was a bronzer blush highlight palette, because that I feel like is more usable and more, I would feel like I could travel with it everywhere I go. This one, I don't feel like I'm going to travel with it much, but I'm still going to, because it's a little book. But I really love this one. This one's probably my favorite one so far. Brushes. Did I get them all? I haven't used the liner or the angled one yet, but it seems like they blend pretty well. They're not too bad. I mean, they do feel lower quality, almost like, what's that brand? Walmart carries the Moda brand, or even like, not even Wet n Wild has a brand, or has brushes that are not that great. But they do feel cheap. They feel like dollar grade. They have kind of like a rubbery smell. I don't know. They're okay. I mean, I'll use them. Of course I'll use them. I'll use everything. But I wouldn't recommend, like, if you're looking for good quality brushes and not collecting, then I would say that would be okay for collecting. Yeah, not my favorite. Okay, moving on. The lipsticks so far, I only tried the Beetlejuice one. It's really pretty. It's almost like it's a sienna color. It's a color I would probably use. It's kind of like a satiny matte finish, but it's not bad. Now, the only thing I was concerned about is it moves in the component. So to me, it feels like a, what do you call it? A Wet n Wild one, like the cheaper ones. Like it moves around, but it's a good solid color and it feels nice, and it's just, yeah, it's a satin finish for sure. I didn't try the Lydia one. Am I gonna swatch it? Probably. We're gonna swatch it. I mean, it's red. It's red. It's gorgeous. I mean, this one I only bought because of the name, and it's my favorite color. So the Lydia one is promising. With a nice lip liner, I feel like it will bold up a lot more. So the lipsticks for $7 are a little bit pricier. $7 or $6. I can't remember. I think it was $6, $7. For the price point, for $1.98 quality, a little pricey. Makeup Revolution do better than that. The nails I haven't tried, so I'm curious how these are going to fit. The only nails that I find that fit perfectly and do not move for ages and ages is the Kiss brand. So the Kiss nails, and have I used any other ones? I mean, I've used like ones people have made. I've used all sorts of different ones. Oh, Glamnetic one. Was it Glamnetic? I can't remember what those. Static nails. Those ones are really good, but they stopped carrying them at Sephora, and I think they carry them at Ulta, but I can't remember. Anyways, I digress. The icing ones, I'm sorry, that's my neighbor. The icing ones are terrible. Don't recommend. So I'm curious to see how these are going to hold. They're nice length, which I will definitely use this length because I type a lot. Probably you can hear my dog barking. Yeah, so, and moving on to this, I have not used this yet. I'm actually curious to see. That's my dog. Always barking, that boy. I'm actually curious to see Recently Deceased on the brush. So it's that purple. Oh wow, it does not show up. This one's going to be a color that's going to be more of a softening. See, it does show up a little bit, but I I don't know. I'm very excited about Here Lies because that one is like an emerald green and it actually swatched pretty nicely. So yes, video on this coming soon. I will definitely dive more into that one. All right, let's feel the initial thoughts. Usually, and I can say I've been getting more sensitive to products as of late as I get older. I mean, I've become lactose intolerant entirely. But my eyes do not feel itchy. I have sensitive eyes. They don't feel gross. My face feels kind of yuck because it's end of day makeup. But my eyes feel pretty good. So I would say the quality is okay. Does it even have... Oh. This is WB. This is Warner Brothers. Where is the actual box? Ah. Let's see the ingredients. Mica is the first one. So if you are allergic to mica, it does have mica in it. Doesn't look like there's talc. There is dimethicone. That's probably what makes the shimmers kind of smooth, but not too smooth. Probably not a lot. So, I mean, it's going to be... It's not... what do you call it? Oh, look, it says pressed pigment used for the face, not the eyes. That they have to put that because of that. I'm wondering if it has carmine in it. Because this does not say it is vegan or cruelty-free. Let's see the strange and unusual. I seriously doubt this is cruelty-free. And of course it says not eye safe because they have to say that because of the red dye. It could stain your eyes. The first ingredient is mica. There is no talc, but there is silica. Mica, 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 in all the shades. Yeah, mica, 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 mica. I don't see carmine listed here. But you don't know what carmine is. Carmine is basically crushed beetles. That's how they used to make the color red and purple. Sad truth. Alright, looks like the highlighters also have mica as their first ingredient. And then, what did I do with the... Did this come with a box? Oh, yes it did. Huh. Mica. No talc. It looks like there's no talc, but there's a lot of mica. Mica is the first ingredient in those. And again, not cruelty-free, not vegan. The lipsticks have silica, some microstellin wax. I mean, I feel like it's a cheaper formula, so it's not going to have cruelty-free, vegan-friendly ingredients in it. So if you're not on board with that, I mean, don't buy this collection at all. But if you're like me and a sucker for anything Beetlejuice, then collect it. Hello, it's Beetlejuice. Alright, so that's pretty much it of the collection from Makeup Revolution. I was not going to buy this collection at all because I was very like, it's Makeup Revolution, it's not that great. But I'm so far impressed. I really feel like I'm going to wear I myself am strange and unusual. Don't know if I'll wear this one that much because this one's very purple, but we're going to play with it. I mean, it's the house. I want the house. And then, of course, the big palette I'm going to play with. This one I'm definitely going to carry with me everywhere because this is amazing. And, of course, the lipsticks I'm going to use because why not? I'm actually going to put on Lydia. I swatched it. Why not? Let's do it. Ooh. That's like Ruby Woo Red. That is gorgeous. I like the formula feels a little bit less slippery than the other one, but that is like Ruby Woo Red. That is a gorgeous color. I like it. Alright, so that's it for the collection. If you guys enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. I try my best to upload as much as possible. Do note I work full-time and I've been so busy with my daughter's band stuff. So there's just a lot going on in my personal life that I have not been able to edit. So bear with me. I am doing some changes to my channel as far as like updating my background and maybe my son uploading more, who knows, but also myself, I'm trying to upload more. Still going to stick to my special effects makeup because I really want to stick to something that makes me happy. I'm super excited because I have designed and carefully crafted my Libra look. So I've been working pretty hard on the headpiece. It's not very intricate, but it's something that I'm pretty proud of. And then of course, you're gonna love the hands. Okay, I'm just gonna say that because I actually haven't finished those, but I am going to finish those. So though that video, the Libra video, will be up the week of my birthday. I think I'm gonna post it on my birthday because I'm a Libra and that's my favorite. I love to depict a Libra, paint Libras, and it's my zodiac. And the special, that's going to be the special effects one. The palette for the Shein is going to be uploaded probably after that. I don't know for sure yet, but yeah, I want to upload it during the Libra season for sure. But anyways, that is the end of my video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in my next one.